Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to go ahead and plan out the month of August. As you can tell, we don't have a ton going on still. Tonight, I'm filming this on Wednesday the 22nd. So this evening the school board members in my area are having a meeting about whether or not we will go back to school August 3rd, and I'm talking about like schools as in public schools, like elementary schools and stuff, not my first day of Winthrop. My first day at college at Winthrop is going to be the 24th. But for my internship, all of the school districts around here are kind of scrambling because of the governor's last announcement, or not last announcement. Let me not get that wrong. It was his announcement prior to his one this week. And if you're from South Carolina, you know what's going on. But basically, my school district decided that teachers would work the 3rd through the 7th, and that students would come back the 10th. And they are offering a 100% like online virtual school as well. That will be held with different teachers. They kind of split it up where some teachers would teach that, some teachers would teach in person, depending on what they were comfortable doing. They kind of got to choose. So they had their whole plan planned, or like their whole thing planned out. They posted that plan on July the 8th. Well, July the 9th, was it? Or may have been the 8th that afternoon. I think it was the 9th. It was right around that same time, right after. Our wonderful governor decided to take things into his own hands, and he put out recommendations and all these things that schools needed to do, and yada yada yada. Point blank, he wanted schools to not open until September 8th. So right now we're just waiting and seeing. Tonight they will decide. My school district in particular, is their options are either to stay with what they had, to move to September 8th, or at least to move it back. I know some of the school districts in my area have moved to either the 8th or the 31st. Or my school district is also talking about the potential to do online, like virtual schooling until January, and then hopefully at that point be able to kind of go back into school full force, like a normal school, half of school year, I guess, would be. So it's still up in the air, needless to say. So I'm not going to put anything in that has to do with internship or anything like that. And I don't start Winthrop until the 24th. So if school doesn't actually start back until September or January or you know, whatever, I don't know what these 3 weeks will look like for me. Right now, I wasn't planning on working. You know, I was planning the 3rd to go in for my first day of student teaching, or not teaching, but for like professional development and stuff for that week. But right now, we just don't know. So hopefully tonight I'll have more of an idea of what's happening. So we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and start laying these stickers down. For August, I picked up this beautiful August Flowers kit from PlannerKate. This is kit 245, and I have sheet J, which is the 7x9 planner sheet, and then sheet 2 of that, which is sheet K. So let's go ahead and stick it down. And I am using this for my weekly kit right now. I can show you that too. This kit and this are the same thing. This is just the weekly version for the hourly layout. So I'm really loving it. All right, so we will start. I forget that hers doesn't have the thing attached, but that's okay. I'll just have to struggle a little bit. Let's see. I feel like I should have done it this way. This is very different to do it like this. I'm gonna have to go up higher than that. Let's put in the weeks, or the days of the week first. Let's start with that. So that might help me gauge how far up I need to go with the other one. Okay, so we got that down. Now let's try this one. Okay, maybe not. I'm trying to like butt it right up against that one that's there. All right. I think that looks okay, right? Looks good. All right, let's try this side now. So, as I was saying, if you kind of didn't catch what I was getting at with our wonderful governor, he made another announcement earlier this week, goodness, for the kind of impacted school stuff as well, because he gave a large sum of money that was given to the state, I guess, for like COVID relief type stuff. He allotted a large portion of it to our private schools, which make up a very, very small amount of our like total schools or whatever in the state. There's enough that people have some to choose from, but there's not a ton of public or private schools. As our state is a lot of like high poverty areas and stuff. So that just kind of rubbed teachers the wrong way, and everybody in general, like a lot of the parents, teachers, families of the school like board members, that kind of stuff, just because it kind of showed us where he stood with how he feels towards teachers, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what all to say about it. Obviously, it doesn't make anybody happy, but I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's just a crummy situation, and to me, it kind of really showed us where our governor stands when teachers are involved, like kind of who he takes sides with, I guess. Not that he's taking sides with with like private schools. It's nothing against private schools. That's not why people are upset. Just in general, like how he's acted towards school and like teachers and all that kind of stuff. So if you're from South Carolina, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like all over every social media that I have. And the news, of course, it's just everywhere. So, all right, I'm going to move this one out a little bit so I can cut that rounded edge off. Probably going to move it out a little bit more than that. That way I can get rid of that rounded edge. Make everything nice and straight. I don't always do that, but if I remember to, then I try to make sure that I do that. All right. So now let's put in and move this back down. We can move this back down. All right, so we don't have any of those little days. Oh yeah, we do up here. I thought that was odd that I was saying that. Oh man, I forget hers are individuals now. Crap. Oh well. We'll deal. It's gonna be okay. I guess it's meant to fit right inside the box and not over the lines. I think that's what I remembered from the last time I did this. Nope. I don't like how that covers up my strip header thingy. Alright, so let's try this. We will try just butt it right up to that. How does that work? Well, still not the best. Okay, that worked for that one. Can I do the same thing for the other one is the question. Alright, so it kind of, if you butt them up together, like where they're touching each other, it leaves a little slither over here, but I'm going to be okay with that. So we're going to leave it like it is. And this one is also all individual boxes. I wonder why she changed to these. Not that like I'm complaining or anything, but just I wonder why. I better move it over some or I'm going to have a lot of gap left on one end. Okay, I feel like I'm getting better the more of these that I do. By the time we get to this one, I'll be an expert, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't get that far ahead of myself. Okay. Oh, nope. No. That's too crooked for me. I hope there wasn't a right way to put these on. I would imagine it's like this if there is. So maybe it's a good thing I put that down crooked. All right, last one. Can I do it perfectly? First try. Here we go. We're off to a rough start. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of work. So we got all that down. I am going to put the little note sticker. I never write anything on this, like ever. But I'm just going to put it in because otherwise it'll just go in the trash. So we'll stick it over here and I may use it. Probably not, but we'll see. All right. And I'm just going to leave it lapped like that. All right, so now that we got all that down, let's go ahead and put in some of these things that I've got going on. So, like I said, since I was not planning to work these weeks, this will be my last day of work. Now, if that changes, of course, then I will add in the 15th would be the other Saturday because we do every other. But we'll start there. So, where's my pen? Let's put in work, and I'm going to put it on... Actually, I think I still have work stickers. I know I do, I just don't know where they're at. There they are. Let's use one of these because these match the other little... I think these are the same. They look like the same font, so I'm going to use one of these. And I'm just going to put it on one of these, and then I'll write the time I work from. We're supposed to work from 9 to 12. Now, it doesn't always work out that way, but it's supposed to be 9 to 12. And that's the first. Okay. Now, what's next? I'm going to skip paydays for now. Let's go down here to eye doctor. I'm actually going to leave that there because I'll forget which day it came off of. And I don't think I have a doctor one. No. So we're just going to write that one in, and it's at 4 o'clock. So I wonder, let's use one of these. Or well, those are the same thing as the skinny ones. I'm going to use this one again. So what time was it? 4 o'clock. I was supposed to have this appointment back in May. And I called the lady yesterday, or the office, and spoke to one of the ladies at the front, and she was like, well, you should have got a thing in the mail. Like they send out a postcard thing, but they were closed in May, I'm pretty sure. So she seemed like it was my fault, but I think maybe they were just closed. I didn't get it, and then they didn't catch it when they opened back up. Like they didn't call people who were supposed to come in already. I don't know, but she acted like it was my fault, and it was not my fault. I'm going to put this one on one of these little blue ones just because it's not an appointment label. So I'm just going to write first day at Winthrop. It actually might not be that day. I think classes don't start until 5 o'clock, and I don't have any after 5 on Mondays, but I could be wrong. Okay, so now the only thing left is paydays. This goes by really quick when you have nothing going on. All right, so let's do those on, I guess we'll put it on these as well. And I'm just going to put it down here at the bottom in case I need to add something to that day. Same thing for this. All right, so that's everything in that's going on. What did the rest of these say? Bill dues. I have finally set up August in my budget planner, which I'm going to show in another video that'll be a little more exciting than this one because obviously I don't have a lot going on. So I'm not going to use the bill dues. I'm not in school yet, so there's no place to put no school, no sick days. I got all my paydays, no days off. So I think that's it for this stuff. Now, I do I purchased with the kit these extra thicker washies, and I had the intentions of putting one on this notes page, and then having one over here, and then using the other two for trying to set this page up, like covering up these little pieces. I'm not really sure. I put videos here, but I'm not sure what I meant by that. So I'm not really 100% sure if I will even use these pages, these two notes pages at least. I'm trying to think off the top of my head like what I could use them for. In July, I used them for budgeting. This one was my monthly budget, and then this one was my transaction log. But I just don't need that now that I have my budget planner. So I'm just trying to think what else I could potentially use this for. I don't know. I'm going to take this out of here, but I don't know what... We're going to skip that stuff for now. I am going to go ahead and try and lay some of this down on here. So my plan for this is to do habits again down here, goals up here, Bible verse here, and then here I'm going to put kits, but I'm going to put the kits for the next month so that I can actually utilize the space while I'm trying to purchase them. Typically in August, I would be purchasing like October's kits, and I probably will finally get caught back up to where I'm doing it as release dates come out. But I don't want to put like August kits here because obviously I already have them and there's no need for me just to write down what all kits I bought. So like right now at the end of July, there's like these little pieces of stuff everywhere. I am looking towards like purchasing September's kits. So I think I put kits September. This may end up being September and October, but usually it would just be 1 month. So just so that I kind of have that out there. I don't know why I stuck that over there because I'll probably forget if I don't write that down. So my thought with this was to put one down here just to cover up what that stuff is at the bottom. That stuff, I mean the little layers stuff. So yeah, I like the way that looks. And then I was gonna try and cut one to fit in here. So let's try and get it down to the right size, and then I will try and cut it. All right, so this one's gonna be a little more tricky, I think. But I think we can do it. Wonder if I should try and tear it the other way. I need one of those little X-Acto knife things. Let me see. I think I might have one. I think I might have one. Give me just a second. Okay, so I did have one in my little Cricut thing. It's a Cricut brand. So we're gonna try this. How should I do it? Let's see. I want it to go to that line. Sorry guys, I'm just all over the place right now. Let's see if I can't get this perfectly lined up. And then I just hope it doesn't cut the paper. Oh, that didn't really work at the end. I think that'll be okay. That worked out. So this came in handy for once. I don't think I've really ever used it while making stickers. It still has this little like ruffly looking part on the bottom, but that's okay. So we've got those two set up. Down here, I'm going to do a habit tracker again, so I'm not going to put one down here. So right now, I just have some extras. I don't know. I'm going to try and find a use for those, at least one of the notes pages. That'll use one of these. But other than that, I don't really know. Let's go ahead and start filling some of this in. Do I have anything actually? I still got to make this sticker, so I can't put anything here. For Bible verse, I'm going to actually ask over on my Instagram for y'all's favorite Bible verses for those of you who, read the Bible. But if you have any of those, leave them in the comments below. I'm going to try and compile a bunch of favorites and then pick a different one each month. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I don't have these two things ready. I can go ahead and try and put something together for this though. So should I use this one or should I keep that? Let's keep that for my monthly spread and find something small. I'm going to put a little label up here. So let's see. I know I have some. Where are they? Well, let's see. I think they're back here. Right here. Let's use one of these because I think those will look really cute at the top. And I guess I'm just going to use I don't want to use dark blue though. I always use dark blue. Let's see. Is this and that the same color? It's a little darker. Maybe, let's do orange. I think orange will look pretty. And that'll kind of tie in the August colors. So, let's do this like this. Yeah. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase my September kits before we actually get into August. I'll probably purchase them this week. So I'm going to go ahead and make this October kits. So we're going to put October kits. And with it being a sticker, if that ends up not being right, of course, I can pull it back up. But for now, we're going to leave that. I am going to put a navy blue one up here just to give this something else because it's all that orangey color. And then I'll write goals. Let me, let's try it like this. Just trying to get it perfectly set up. That works. And then we'll just write goals. All right, so for now, I think that's all I'm going to set up. Obviously, this will be very obvious that it's habits, and that will be very obvious that it's a Bible verse. So I'm not going to label these two. But yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's any specific goals I have right now for August. Obviously, we're going to be back in school, so things are going to be a little different. And I haven't even completed all of my goals for July. Y'all, we're going to see my habit tracker. And it's bad, okay? It's bad. Yeah, it's really bad. But I haven't been tracking anything, really. But I started our cash savings, and we did pay off one debt. Right now, I'm doing okay with this. I just can't check it off yet. But I have yet to even start cleaning out my closet. Have not done a single thing in there. So, I really need to get on that one. But I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any specific goals that I have right now for August. We don't have any small debts that I think we'll be able to pay off in 1 month. So I don't know. I think that's really it. Right now, for right now, we're going to leave it like this. So that is it for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely have this kit linked down below. Or at least PlannerKate, I'll link it down below in the description. Always, my planner is linked down below. And there's also a little code down there. If you've never purchased an Erin Condren planner, you can use that code and get $10 off your first purchase. And then the other code that takes you straight to this planner is my affiliate link code. I don't know if I've put the monthly planner in there yet. I need to. I have a monthly planner version for my budget planner. But both of those links are affiliate links, which means I just make a small commission off of it. It doesn't charge you anything else to use those links, but I just make a small commission so that I can keep bringing videos to you guys. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.